Week 1 of the National Football League, where division rivals will clash in the AFC North. It's the Steelers and the Bengals, and it comes your way next on Madden NFL 23.
Named for the legendary coach and co-founder of the Bengals, here's a good look at Paul Brown Stadium on the riverfront in Cincinnati. Today, no waiting around. We jump right into an AFC North battle in Week 1 between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Cincinnati Bengals. McPherson about ready to get this going as we are underway now from Paul Brown Stadium. Austin elects to bring this out of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Here come the Steelers for the first time in this game with their free agent signing at quarterback, the former #2 overall pick, Mitchell Trubisky.
Mitchell Trubisky is getting his second chance to start in the NFL and will be with another storied franchise, this time the Pittsburgh Steelers. He slowly fell out of favor in Chicago after making the Pro Bowl in his second season. But what a lot of people don't realize is that he had a winning record as a starter in each of his last 3 years with the Bears. He convinced a lot of people as a backup in Buffalo, including Pittsburgh, that there's still something to be unlocked in him as a starter.
Well, Charles, here's a peek at their draft class for 2022. And look, we know this is a team that's known for an exciting passing attack. But in the first round, they kind of went on the flip side of that. Got a big-time player for their secondary.
And just because they can win those shootout games doesn't mean they want to be in that situation all the time. So it appeared that their goal was to bring in someone who can get us reps against one of the league's best offenses in practice and then go out and shut the airways down on Sundays.
They'll throw on first down with Trubisky. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. Again, it's Trubisky. Completes this one to Pickens. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. 2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Now it's Trubisky, sliding out of the pocket. This is Chase Claypool on the receiving end. Throwing again on 2nd down. Trubisky got his man complete over the middle. That's Fuller. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 24-yard line. Take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Najee Harris, his first rushing touchdown on the year. And the Steelers are on the board here first in the season opener. Boswell good with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. So that drives 7 plays in length. And it was Najee Harris who finished it off with a touchdown run. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. No return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. It's a play fake. Here's Willis. On the move to his left. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
And we're going to see this offense try and spread the field a little bit and utilize the outside third of the field, especially against man coverage. But that time, the defense was up to the task, forcing the incompletion.
So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. Willis back to the air on 2nd and 10. Over the middle, that's hauled in by Isabella. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here, up to the 34. Willis with it on 3rd and 1. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
Now Willis on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and it'll be a turnover on downs. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll try the right side with Harris. Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Najee Harris, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Steelers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point put through by Boswell. And it's now 14-0. So they hit pay dirt on just one play. The long run, the scamper, and a very nice scamper into the end zone for the touchdown. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Cincinnati coming back onto the field here for their 2nd drive. And Charles, nothing like squaring off with a division opponent, a division rival in week 1. Do you like that they are matching up this early, or would you prefer a game like this be a few weeks down the road?
I actually like the early matchup for a few reasons, Brandon. First of all, it allows you to see that in the entire offseason and know, hey, right out of the gate, we're playing a division game. Second part is it spreads them out a little bit. If you just have them all bunched up at the end of the year, that's not as much fun watching teams trying to survive that gauntlet when you do have injuries down the stretch. And last but not least, let's face it, we're TV people. What a great game to sell right out of the gate.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Quick slant caught by Chase. So not quite a 1st and goal just yet as they come up now 2nd and inches. Again, Willis to throw. Caught on a slant. And the Bengals are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. Willis looking to throw it. That's to Chase. He's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. A 1-yard touchdown pass. And the Bengals have cut it back within a score. Well, with this rookie QB, we talk a lot about his ball placement and how good he can be at laying it right in there. I think we just saw, Charles, though, the strength of the line. That was an absolute leap for the completed touchdown.
It absolutely was, and it's amazing. You think he was really ready to get that first touchdown also. He threw that pass with authority, just as you described. Big-time arm right there, and let's face it, a lot of quarterbacks used to be pitchers in baseball. The fastball was usually their best pitch, and we saw it there.
And it'll come out to the 25. Austin not going to try and return it. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. A run with Harris out of the shotgun. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. Out of the gun, Trubisky. That's complete to his tight end Freiermuth. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. From the gun on 3rd down, it's Trubisky. And that is incomplete.
Well, anytime he reads man coverage, I don't think it's going to be the only time he'll try and hit that route to the outside in this game. He'll test the perimeter, but that time, they were up to the challenge.
And did he put that on a dime? He did. Wow, out of bounds at the 1-yard line.
We're certainly not going to see a better punt than that. Definitely taking a chance, because if that thing clips the pylon, It comes out to the 20, but instead, it goes out of bounds at the 1-yard line.
Into a sea of defenders and intercepted. The safety, Terrell Edmonds, picks it. And he brings this one back. It's a pick six for a Steeler touchdown. Boswell for the extra point. He knocks it through, and he extends the lead to 21-8. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick six. Fields it right around the goal line. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Cincinnati now ready to take the field. Willis to try again after the pick six. And that is taken in by Hurst. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. To the air on first down. Here's Willis. And his throw's going to be incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Willis. He'll fire this complete to Hurst down the field. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 26. That's going to be caught. Touchdown. Hayden Hurst, 26 yards. And the Bengals have got it back to within a score. Willis will try and throw for this. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Well, split the difference, and they're right where they would have been with 2 PATs. They got the 2-point conversion the first time. They failed there.
Interesting, isn't it? Because the first time you go after your first score, that feels like a gamble. The second time when they tried it again, that felt like, what the heck, right? Because, as you said, even if you miss it, you split the difference, and you're right on schedule at 14 points.
Out comes the Steeler offense now, ready to see what they can do here. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. Taking it right down Broadway. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Najee Harris doing it again with his 3rd touchdown here in the opening quarter. And the Steelers have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Boswell good with the extra point. And the lead now up to 14. Steeler football here to begin quarter number 2. Boswell on now to kick this one away. This taken in at the goal line. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. We'll remind you that coming up tonight, the first Sunday nighter of the new season. And how about this for a matchup? The Buccaneers and the Cowboys from Dallas, 8:20 Eastern. Then tomorrow, Monday night, just one game here in Week 1 this year. And it'll pit the Broncos and Seahawks as Russell Wilson makes his Bronco debut. And, of course, where is it? Seattle. Coincidence? We'll let you decide. 1st and 10, it's Willis. Steps away to his left. And that is incomplete.
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket, only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try and get those yards a safer way.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Play action. Here's Willis. Rolling to his left. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Throwing back across his body. It's Devin Bush, the linebacker, who picks it. And they take over already 5 yards deep into the red zone at the 15-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. After the interception, here's Trubisky. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
And to put it mildly, this is a tough spot defensively. They have to come right back out and defend their red zone. But how about that good first step towards forcing them to settle for at least 3 points? I think they're also thinking bigger right now. Imagine being able to stop them totally and change the momentum.
He takes us down to about the 12 for a gain of 3. So their move is to decline that so they don't get another second down. It'll be 3rd.
So that has to tell us that they're pretty confident in their 3rd down defense, right?
Absolutely.
Whether it's a sub package or nickel package, whatever they want to run out there, they feel like they can defend here on 3rd down.
It's brought in by Harris. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. So on 4th down, the Steelers call on the number of Chris Boswell for the field goal try. From the right hash, and this one just a chippy. Boswell's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
Taking it about the 1. And not a great return here. He'll make it back only to the 10-yard line. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. It's still early in this one, Charles, but the last time this offense was out there, they threw their first interception of the ball game, so trying to avoid repeating that mistake here on this drive.
And to put a positive spin on it, at least it happened in the first half and not in a close game in the 4th quarter, but you're absolutely right, partner. One of the last things this offensive quarterback wants to witness again in this game.
Kind of an obvious question, Charles, but anything you try to avoid after your first pick, or you say it's one interception, we're still in the first half, I'm going to do the same thing?
I think you want to avoid playing scared, and put it into the mind of the quarterback that you've lost confidence in him. Make sure you get some throws that he's going to be able to complete, make him feel good about himself, and continue to run your offense.
Willis will look to throw it. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Six yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down. Willis on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Bengals. Jamar Chase, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Bengals are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Willis to try and throw for it. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion caught in the end zone. And that cuts the lead a bit further. And the fullback there on the 2-point try to go 5-wide. Not even the option to hand the ball off. They got it.
They tried to create space, and there isn't a whole lot of it there. For the defense, what you're trying to do is make sure that if they're going to catch the ball, make them catch it behind you because they run out of space with the back line. But in this case, the offense figured it out.
And it'll come out to the 25. Austin not going to try and return it. Najee Harris and the Steeler offense set to go to work once again. He's already cruised past the 100-yard mark. We haven't even gone away for halftime yet.
He might not want halftime. All right, why cool off?
Keep everybody here.
Let's stay out on the field and keep going. But all that being said, everything is really working well for them. The play calling's been excellent. The blocking's been terrific. And obviously his vision and legs have hurdled him to this big number so far. We could be seeing something really special here.
And we'll see how much they give him the ball here. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Going to run the toss here to Harris. 140 yards rushing for him in his first half as he is looking in mid-season form here in the opener. And this offense in mid-season form here in the opener. It's 1st and 10. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. it's Trubisky. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And the Bengals grab it. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
As a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up second down. Back to throw, Willis. That's to Chase. He's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Jamar Chase on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Bengals are back within a score. And now the pressure gets there, and he goes down. So he couldn't get rid of the football, and that deficit stays right where it is. So trying to throw it in for 2 points, but the D got home, brought him down.
Yeah, got home, which means there had to be good coverage. Just had nowhere to go with the ball. Typically, we try and throw quick hitters, quick slants, maybe even a quick fade. Nothing was open. He ends up getting sacked.
Pittsburgh offense making their way back out. And last drive, obviously not what you're looking for. You've got the lead. You've got to protect the football.
So in other words, someone got lucky because they've been moving the ball really well and wearing them down. In this case, though, giving up the football doesn't make them very happy. They can't wait to get back out there and atone for it.
Yeah, try to atone for it here on this drive. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. This is Harris on the draw, and he is not going to go anywhere. They're going to get to him behind the line, and that is going to get us to the 2-minute warning. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Now here's another carry for Harris. And he'll get this only up to about the 35. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Here's Trubisky to throw. He's going to loft one deep left side here. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And the Bengals are going to take over at their own 11-yard line. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Willis looking to throw on 1st down. He's going to have the hook up here to Chase. And he is out of bounds, able to get it across the 20-yard line. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a 1st down. A nice completion there for the 1st down. And, Charles, you think about the quarterbacks of recent vintage that have been thrust into action week 1. It's no guarantee of future success, but we sure have seen some good ones.
Yes, sir.
He's got a man, complete. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Now Willis on 1st and 10. He's got his big tight end. That's Hurst. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown. Hayden Hurst already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Bengals have taken the lead. They'll look to throw. And that is caught for the 2 points. They look to pass there on the 2-point try. Sometimes the Kowalski there worked out.
Yeah, I love how they bring up that can prove risky because if you get it intercepted and they return it, that's 2 points for the defense, but not on that play.
And it'll come out to the 25. Austin not going to try and return it. Pittsburgh's offense now heading back out onto the field. There was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Trubisky's throw complete to Freiermuth. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now Trubisky to throw. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. Trubisky will throw. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. Let's see what they draw up here. 3rd and long following the sack of Trubisky. Harris running straight ahead. And he's got room. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. Now the Bengals going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. On 4th down, here's Presley Harvin on to punt. This is taken at about the 14. We'll call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And the Bengals will have a 1st and 10 from deep in their own territory. The Bengals going to take over late in this first half. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that could change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
Now he's going to let it go deep left side. Willis throws another interception, his 3rd of the game. Picked up by Minkah Fitzpatrick. And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Trubisky. To the sideline, and that is a heck of a catch as he was able to get both feet in. The Steelers able to pick up 18 yards there. Now Trubisky on 1st down. Right side, Claypool's got it. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line. Now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield. They had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. So we've reached halftime here. It looks like we'll have to wait another week to get our first halftime report of the season as we move right along to the second half. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. Out of his end zone comes Andy Isabella. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. Malik Willis gets set to lead this offense once again. And it was somewhat of a strange first half. He threw 3 interceptions, yet you look at the scoreboard, they've got the lead.
So you know what I think he did at the half? He stood up in front of the team, especially in front of the defense, and said, thank you. Appreciate what you've done. You guys have picked me up in a big way. And guess what? I'm going to get back to being who I am, which is pretty darn good. Let's go play the second half.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. 1st and 10, Willis. Again, and now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And it's picked up by the Steelers. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Well, their defense did its job, forcing the takeaway there to start the half, and now can the offense follow suit?
And you'd better believe that one side of the ball feeds off the work of the other, so they'll want to come out, establish some rhythm, and go down and take the lead.
186 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Here's Trubisky. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. On the give, this is Harris. And he'll take this one down to the 36. They need to get to the 29 if they want to pick up a first here on 3rd down. From the shotgun is Trubisky. The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. Trey Hendrickson in there to get him once again. That's 2 sacks for him now here on opening day. And did he have enough? He did. He kept it online and managed to tuck it into the bottom right corner. And that will cut the lead down to just 2. Well, certainly happy they were able to force the fumble, Charles, but wish they would have gotten in the end zone, only getting 3 points there and still facing this second half deficit.
And they also will understand it's going to be a whole lot tougher to force another turnover the rest of the game, because that offense, they're going to be all about ball security from here on out.
Jamar Chase hoping to be at center stage yet again as the offense returns to the field. Well, this defense, they wouldn't mind not seeing him again for a while. 3 trips to the end zone. How about that?
I think right now they would happily go to their general manager and say, is there any way you could get a trade for him? Bring him over to our team so we don't have to cover him anymore? Because he is really having a heck of a ball game, isn't he?
Boy, he is. I don't know that mid-game trade's going to happen, but good thought. And nowhere to run for Willis. He goes down. Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him.
But you just knew that these rushers were eager to do that today. Put him on the ground. Their plan, introduce themselves individually to this rookie quarterback. They said hello to Big Way there with a loss of double-digit yards on that sack.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. They're going to hurry back to the line now. On 1st down, Willis. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Again to throw. Willis on 2nd down. And is taken in by Hurst. And they're going to have themselves another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 29-yard line. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. They're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. Then his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by the linebacker, Miles Jack. And the Steelers are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. 2nd down coming up. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Throwing here, Trubisky. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35.
At least this time he's getting hit after a positive play for his offense. The pressure was coming through yet again, but he certainly didn't stick around for the sack on this occasion. Found an escape route and ended up getting the 1st down before taking the hit.
Now a 1st down carry for Harris. Slipped 1 tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. it with Trubisky. And he will slide down with a good gain. Pretty nice gain on the scramble. Gets him 12 yards. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. Now Trubisky. Quick completion here to Johnson. And in for the Steelers touchdown. Diontae Johnson, a 24-yard touchdown. And the Steelers have retaken a third-quarter lead. Extra point now by Boswell. And the lead is up to 5. 5 plays there on that drive. And in the end, it was Diontae Johnson's touchdown catch to cap the drive. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And this will be a touchback. No return from Isabella. Now the Cincinnati offense ready to see what they can do here. As this offense takes the field against CD, remember last drive they were moving the football, but then they threw that costly interception, so we'll see if they can right the ship here on this drive.
And doesn't that just sum up football? We see it all the time, don't we? The defense goes from losing the battle to making a huge play and stealing the momentum. So you know they're riding high right now, and they're ready to challenge this offense and that quarterback one more time.
And we'll see if the offense is up for that challenge here as things start to get more interesting here in the second half. And now they're in the hurry-up. To the air on first down. Here's Willis. His throw incomplete. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence.
And now here is another interception. Picked up by Minkah Fitzpatrick. And the Steelers are going to get it back here just shy of the 20. 1st and 10 here for Trubisky and the Steelers at their own 19-yard line. After the interception, here's Trubisky. Pickens on the slant. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Now it appears we have a Steeler here slow to get up from the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. Now it's Trubisky. Setting up the screen, Harris. And he showed off the athletic juke. Good little gain there. Not a whole lot of real estate, but a nice carry. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Trubisky. Open man here is Gentry. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes, your best bet, just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
Back now in Cincinnati. Just week 1, but already plenty of intrigue with the games going on, and this one no different as we come up on a 1st and 10. On the delay, here's Harris. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Now it's Trubisky. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And the Bengals are right back in this football game. A very good starting field position for the Bengals here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 43. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And they're going to speed things up here. After the sack on 1st down, Willis. That's caught over the middle by Hurst. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Now Willis. And connects quickly to Jamar Chase. And he's going to get this down near the 25. And this offense on third down today, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Willis, got to have this one. This is caught. Touchdown. Drew Sample, 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Bengals have taken a 4th quarter lead. Willis will try and throw for this. And he's got it. So the 2-point conversion is good, and they add on in a 4th quarter lead. So they make the decision. They want a 3-point lead versus a 2-point lead.
At this stage of the game, it seems like the exact right thing to do. Put a little pressure on your defense, but the biggest thing now is you're making the other team chase you.
And it'll come out to the 25. Austin not going to try and return it. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the 4th quarter. And now the throw going to Fuller, and he's got it. On the move past the 40. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Will Fuller, 75 yards. And the Steelers answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a 4th quarter lead. Extra point put through by Boswell. And that will make this a 4-point game. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And this will be brought out to the 25 as Taylor elects to not return it. There's a look at receiver Jamar Chase as the Bengals get set to go on offense. So far, he has the trio of touchdowns. Obviously, it's been a pretty good game for him.
So if this were hockey, they'd be throwing their hats out on the ice for the hat trick, right? I'm not sure exactly what you do in the NFL except applaud and continue to hope you see a little bit more of this. What a tremendous game.
You want to start a new tradition? What can we throw on the field?
I don't know.
Throw your mic out there.
A lot of fans would like that. Cut his mic off.
3 touchdowns so far. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. To the air on 1st down, here's Willis. That's the tight end Hurst with it. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. And he's got his big tight end over the middle, complete. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. Now Willis to throw. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here. 2nd down. Willis looks to throw here. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. And we got a pause following the play because it appears a member of the Bengals in some discomfort. While the medical staff checks on him, we'll step aside in this Week 1 contest. And my goodness, another interception. It's Devin Bush, the linebacker, who picks it. And the Steelers are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Another important 4th quarter series coming up. That last INT helping to maintain their slim advantage. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10.
Delay of game, offense.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit.
Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15. Trubisky will throw. Throw left side complete. That's Johnson. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. And now defensively they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning.
Trubisky's throw complete there to Johnson. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. They're facing a critical 3rd down now as they try to hold on to this lead. Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris. Dancing away at the 35. And he is going to have the first down, and that is going to suck the life right out of this crowd.
195 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Delay of game, offense.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit.
The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Harris, and he'll take it down to the 30-yard line. He wipes out the penalty yardage with a good run to get it back to 2nd and 7. They hand this off to Harris.
And he's able to work his way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line.
Call it a gain of 11 yards, and that should just about do it.
This was not just the opener of a brand new season, but this was a division game here in week 1. And to come through with a 1-0 start against a division opponent gives you a little something extra heading forward.